Awesome.
On WEZL 729. And over the weekend, Inception continues to be the big one. At the box office, Inception, number one for the third straight weekend. Almost $200 million now in its first 3 weeks out.
My gosh.
It probably cost them that much to make that movie.
Looks like Leo's got another hit, huh?
Yeah, it looks like it.
Wow.
This is an incredible movie. I'm looking forward to seeing it the second time.
You go back and see it again?
No, I'm going to wait till it comes out and watch it at home.
Oh, okay.
But you could watch it again, right? Didn't you
I'd
say
go.
there are
I'd
like
go today.
3 stories going on inside that
Yeah.
you'd like to see? I saw a bunch of people say, "I'm going back again just so that I can catch up with story number 2."
Yeah, go see what I missed.
Wow.
It's really a well done movie. Totally different. Number 2 this weekend, Steve Carell's Dinner for Schmucks.
Oh my goodness!
And
You
you
saw
went to
that.
see that, didn't you?
I wouldn't saw. I convinced my wife that it looked like it was funny, and we went to see it.
I heard some critics say that it was there were actually a few laughs in this one.
There were a couple laughs, but that's it. Not only was it a bad movie, it's the worst movie I've ever seen, ever.
Really?
Wow.
And I'm serious. I mean, like, so bad that I wanted to go outside at the end and
get your
tell
money
people
back?
in line,
Oh.
don't go see this movie. Go see something else. This is the worst movie I've ever seen.
Worse than Master of Disguise, which I thought was the worst movie
There
ever
have
made.
been some real cinematic stinkers over the course of movies. Ishtar and Geely and Grease 2 and
Grease 1
from
and-
Justin to Kelly.
Mm-hmm.
All of those should win an Oscar. Howard the Duck.
Compared to
this movie, it's the worst movie I've
Does it
ever
have any
seen.
kind of a plot to it, or is it just a stupid movie?
It's kind of like The Cable Guy. You know how The Cable Guy ruins this guy's life over the course of a certain amount of time? Well, Steve Carell ruins this guy's life over the course of 2 days, all with this Dinner for Schmucks thing that they do. And, I mean, you just feel agitated the whole movie, and then it all wraps up like it should at the end. But just getting there, you kept going, it has to get better. Certainly, there weren't some folks who previewed this and went, okay, let's go ahead and send that to the theater. It's good.
All right, well, there you go. On a scale of 1 to 5, you'd give that one about a -2.
I'm not being generous.
Yeah.
Horrible movie.
Salt opened or dropped to 3rd this weekend. That's the Angelina Jolie movie.
That's the one my wife wanted to go see.
That's the one my wife was going to let me go. She was going to take me. I told her I wanted to see that, but while she was gone, I didn't go see it because I felt like a dirty old man going to watch Angelina Jolie in a movie by myself. So I figured. So she offered to go with me this weekend, but I'll tell you what, we'll wait till it comes out on DVD.
Well, I'm not allowed to pick movies anymore.
Well, that's probably a good thing.
Two stinkers in a row.
Probably a good
the
thing.
Killers and this one, and she's taken away my movie picking privileges.
Well, Predators wasn't. I did go see that last week, and that was no good either.
Really?
And I really wanted it to be, but it wasn't. So at this stage of the game, go see Salt or Inception.
Yeah. Or rent Howard the Duck.
No, I wouldn't go that far. Don't do that to yourself. Just don't go see Dinner for Schmucks. Which, by the way, has created quite a stir. There's a lot of people very upset about the name of the movie. I had no idea, and neither did apparently anybody who was involved in making the movie, including Paul Rudd, who is Jewish. He didn't know that schmuck was a bad word. Apparently, it is a Yiddish word
For a part.
body part.
Yeah.
And so is putz. Did you know that? Putz and schmuck mean the same thing in Yiddish.
Well, I knew they weren't positive to begin with.
Well, but I thought they were like dummy, or something like that. You schmuck. But it means a lot more than that, apparently, and nobody knew that until they put the movie out. They've been saying it on TV for years and in movies for years, and apparently they put a movie out, and now people are stinking mad because they're using this word in a movie. Everybody just needs to relax, because until they started raising hell about it, nobody knew what the problem was.
Yeah, well, they don't have to worry about that too long with this movie. I think it'll probably be out of theaters by next week.
Well, I'm glad, because we got other problems to worry
What a
about.
horrible movie.
Like that girl that just got out of jail.
Lindsay
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 Lohan.
Lohan. We got stuff to worry about. We don't have time to bother with this nonsense.
Harper
That-
Holmes